How do you balance a busy life with weight loss? It's one of the most common questions that I get asked. I really want to lose weight. I really want to improve my health, but I am so busy. I don't have time to do all the meal planning. I don't have time to do all of the things. I don't have time to work out at the gym an hour a day. And I'm here to tell you, you do not have to sacrifice your life in order to release weight. Whoever told you that sold you a bill of goods. I have helped thousands of people over the course of the last 23 years to release weight permanently, anywhere between 20 pounds and 100 pounds without overhauling their entire life in one day. Hi, I'm Jen Beck. I'm the founder of Complete Health Revolution. I'm a registered nutrition consultant, a life coach, and a master lift on therapy practitioner. And in the last 23 years, I have learned every possible shortcut and life hack to be able to help you transform your life. I went through it myself. When I was in my 20s, I was living on Diet Mountain Dew, fast food, and sugar, and I smoked a half pack a day. I was just getting through the day, working from one fix to the next fix to the next fix. And I didn't have nutrition background. I didn't have any nutrition education when I was growing up. I grew up in the Midwest, and we ate hamburger helper, TV dinners. We did not have the nutrition education that I do now. So the reality is, it's not about overhauling your entire life and taking your life and shoving it into some meal plan where you're restricted and regimented and resentful and frustrated and feeling overwhelmed, where you can power up and power through for a while. But as soon as stress hits or the holiday hits or you go on vacation, the whole thing goes out the window. It doesn't have to be that hard. You can make weight loss feel effortless. You can make it feel easy. You can make it feel simple. And I know that might go against everything that you believe because you've done all the things before. But I can tell you, I worked with a gal last year. Her name's Angela. And when I met Angela, she had been trying to release weight for 23 years. She had actually released up to 50 and 60 pounds doing different programs before, but she was never able to keep it off. Why? Because everything was about overhauling her lifestyle, overhauling everything that she was doing and doing it in extreme measures. It doesn't work. Your brain can't sustain that level of change, especially when you're busy. So when Angela and I started working together, the first week, it took her 3 conversations, by the way, to actually say yes, because she's like, I've done everything before. I don't know how this is going to be any different. And I said, trust me, the way that I work with people is not like anything you've ever experienced before. I'd known her through a workshop I had done at her company several years prior. So she's like, okay, I trust you. I'm willing to try. And our first week together, she goes, okay, so what do I need to eat? And I said, whatever's on the end of your fork. And she was like, no, I need a meal plan. You need to tell me what to eat. And I said, okay, so has any of the programs you've done before told you what to eat? And she goes, yeah, every one of them had a meal plan with it. And I go, great. And how has that worked so far? And she's like, well, I said, exactly. They're not sustainable. So instead, I want to teach you how to listen to your body so it becomes automatic. It becomes common sense of what to eat because you know what makes your body feel good and what makes your body feel bad. Nobody else knows that. So I help you understand your metabolic design and your food sensitivities and your gut health and the pieces that you need to understand so that you can nourish your body. Fast forward 4 months, Angela has released 47 pounds. And she goes, Jen, I can look back and see every one of the changes I've made, but I don't feel like I've made any changes. I go, exactly. That's the way it's supposed to be. The only way for us to truly balance a busy life and weight release is to be able to make it feel effortless. So it's sustainable. So you're not overhauling everything in one day. So where do we start? The first thing is to hydrate your body at your body's ideal levels. You've got to drink a minimum of half your body weight in ounces of water per day. Now, some of us know that, but we forget about the kicker. The kicker is the fact that we need 2 extra glasses of water for every alcohol, coffee, tea, or soda. We've got to compensate for that. So I have some clients that are like, I'm drinking 200 ounces of water a day then? I'm like, well, you can either increase your water that much or you can decrease some of the other stuff that you're drinking. So if you're starting from 0, go up by 20 ounces of water. and just start hydrating and increase that up to half your body weight ounces of water a day. Okay. You've got to nourish your body for your body's specific needs. When you understand what your body needs, it becomes easy and effortless. If I was to say, if we're looking at eat these foods, not that, it's not about having a list of like, you can have this much, but not this much, right? Some of those books, eat this, not that, they would tell you to eat this at Starbucks, but not that at Starbucks. It's like, well, how about we just look at how do we create effortless nourishment on a daily basis? There are some principles on how to nourish your body. One is to eat for your metabolic design. This is how much protein, fiber, and fat are right for your body's specific needs. Then it's a matter of looking at your specific health issues or conditions and what your specific goals are. All of those go into creating your optimal nourishment plan. And it's not a plan that is like, eat half a cup of tuna fish with a piece of bread and 6 carrots. No, once you understand your metabolic design, you know which set of foods are ideal for your body and how much of them that you need. That's one of the most foundational pieces that I do with my clients, to really look at how do you optimize your metabolism. You've got to nourish your body for what your body needs. Our pediatrician, when we were looking for pediatricians, he goes, Jen, here's the thing. I've been working with kids for 30 years. I know kids health way better than you ever will. But you know your kids' health and your kids' body better than I ever will. So we work on this together. It's a partnership. And that is very much how I approach things with my clients, because it has to be a partnership. I may know more about nutrition. I've been in nutrition for 23 years plus now. So I have more knowledge than you might, but you know what makes your body feel good or not good. And so you're the ultimate authority on your body. It's about giving you your power back, putting you back in the driver's seat of what goes in your mouth so that you have it on autopilot. So we've got to hydrate. We've got to nourish for our metabolic design. And in your metabolic design, it's eating whole foods. It's eating foods that really are nurturing and nourishing for your body versus just fun for our brain, right? Now, are there foods that are fun for your brain? Yes. Is it awful to eat emotionally? There are times and places where it is more normal to eat emotionally, but we want to focus on redirecting and recentering our fulfillment efforts on emotionally fulfillment versus eating emotionally to try and fill the need or try and fill the void. So what other things can you do that will make you happy or bring you comfort or bring you joy? And that's some of the things that we really unpack as we're going through this. But the bottom line is, when you're a busy professional, it's about simplifying it. It's about autopiloting it. So we've got to manage our stress levels so that we're not emotionally in comfort eating. How do you do that? There's a ton of different ways. I have an entire portal built out for my clients that is just about how to manage their stress levels effectively. One of the things that you can do simply and easily, though, put your hand on your heart, take a deep breath, and as you exhale, just press on your heart. It reconnects you with your body. It gets you grounded back into your body. Take 3 to 5 of those deep breaths, and you'll get rebalanced and recentered again. Right? So we've got to nurture our body, nourish our body with food. We've got to nurture ourselves and manage our stress levels, and we've got to hydrate. If you start with those 3 things, it's amazing how simple you can make it and how you can start to autopilot your weight release, and you can make it feel effortless, just like Angela did. Angela went on to not only release that first 47 pounds, but has released over 85 pounds at this point, and has fallen in love with exercise, is training for 5Ks, is really looking at, how do I live my life feeling fulfilled, not just filling my belly. If this resonates with you, put what part of that resonates with you most. Do you need to work on your water first? If you need to work on your water, type 1 in the chat. If you are somebody who really wants to dial in your nutrition, put a number 2 in the comments below. And if you're somebody that is ready to manage your stress, and you know that emotional eating and emotional or stress eating is a thing that takes you off track, put a number 3. I'll make sure to reach out with you with a free resource to support you in creating lasting change. It doesn't have to be this uphill battle. It doesn't have to be hard. You get to create effortless weight loss. And I don't care if you're over 40 or not, you get to create effortless weight loss when you start nurturing and nourishing yourself. And I've got some great resources for you. So drop a 1, 2, or 3 in the chat. Again, 1 is if you need to hydrate. 2 is if you need to figure out your ideal foods for your body's unique needs. And number 3 is if you need to manage your stress so you can stop the emotional or stress eating. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I will look forward to seeing you soon.